Hey friends, welcome back. This is Shravan Reddy. Hope one of you are doing good. So, I came back with a lot of question and answers actually today, which I want to clarify to you guys actually to how to use the scanner and because like even we understand we create the products but we mature the products based on your valuable feedback actually, and we do take the feedback of our customers very seriously. That's very important for us, and by that only we can mature the products and clarify all your questions and how to use it. So many of our customers have posted some valuable questions, so today I decided to clarify all of them. So I'm not going to review any scan results which we have got yesterday, that is Friday, which is 10th May 2019. Today what I'm going to do is like I'm going to take one of the scan results, which is Apollo tires, and then I'm going to review how to take a trade when you get a when you get a scan result. Okay, so as I mentioned you, this is a value based scanner. Okay, this is not some kind of price action scanner. So this is a purely a value based scanner, and you have to use you have to see only the value location. You don't need to see where exactly the price is being positioned, whether it's in the high of the day, whether it's in the low of the day. It doesn't at all matter to you actually. You have to understand when you are seeing a result, when you are scanning, when you got a result, then you will immediately go into your trading terminal and want to take a position of that stock. No, that's not true actually. A scanner job is to reduce the total, it will scan the total number of stocks and it will give only the high probable stocks for you, and it will increase your chances of winning and reduce your chances of losing actually. So that is how the value based scanners works. So here some of our customers have posted these questions. So what is the time frame that you should run the scanner? Ideally, for scanner to run the scanner, there is no time frame. Scanner scans the market every minute. So it's like every 1 minute it starts scanning the market and it will give you the result. So the minimum time frame to run the scanner is 1 minute. Okay, every minute if you want to run it, you have to run it. So while coming back to the second point, means like not second point, so on the same point I want to explain you the optimized methodology. So what is the chart that you apply to trade it? Whether you are applying a 5 minute chart or 15-minute chart or a 30-minute chart, don't go beyond that actually. So if you go beyond that to 1 hour or 1 day chart, then volume profile analysis might work, but on a longer time frame. So everyone wants to go with the short wins. So in this I'm going to explain how to use it. So ideally 15-minute is most of the people use 15-minute candlesticks. So you can run the scanner any anytime between 5 minute to 15 minute if you are using 15-minute candles. So and if you are using a 5 minute candlesticks time frame for your trading, then you can run every 5 minutes. But this is an optimized methodology I'm trying to tell, but the scanner runs every minute. It's like a minute data, and then you have to use that one. So every minute it runs the algorithm and it will pop it, it will store the results, and whenever you do it actually, whenever you run it, the minute before the results will be shown to you actually. So if you are running a scanner at 11:25 a.m. in the morning, so whatever the results that's been populated already at 11:24, you'll get it. In simple nutshell, that is how it will do. So no scanner in this world can work less in a lesser time frame than this actually. So even if you take any other scanner which are currently available in the market, works on the same principle, because like the data what we get from the stock exchanges itself is it in the format actually. So because like it has to run the mathematical logic behind it, and it has to calculate, do a lot of calculation, and it has to show you the results actually. So this is how it will work in a simple format. Okay, so as I have mentioned you can use 5 minute to 15-minute range. Whenever you want to run the scanner, you can run it. Okay, so then second question is like, what if the stocks completes the move when the scanner gives the results? I understand your question here. One concern is like, people can ask like, hey Shravan, I got a stock, but it has already completed the move. How can I believe in this particular stock? Then the answer is like, the stock scanner tries its best, okay, to catch the stocks at the lowest value. That means value acceptance zone. So in this case, you have to understand whether you are buying it in the value acceptance zone or in the value rejection zone. Let me give an example here to you on how the scanner works. Okay, let us go back to one of our results which we got, Apollo tires. Okay, Apollo tires had a decent move yesterday after a steep fall. So in yesterday's results, we got Apollo tires right in the morning, actually, right around at 10 a.m. in the morning. You got Apollo tires actually. So from there, it started moving up, moving up, moving up. Now, what people will think is like, oh, it when you run the scanner, it might give even in this zone. But if you see here, on a longer time frame, means like on a longer time frame, when you move this time frame to 1 day, okay, or 1 hour, if you see here on a longer time frame, let us wait, give it a minute actually, while volume profile loads. Okay, uh yeah, here you see on a longer time frame, Apollo tires is in the acceptance zone itself. The value area is this one, 215, and it is at 184. That means you no need to worry about it actually when you are buying the features or buying options or buying in cash market. Okay, it really no need to worry about anything. Okay, you can just wait on it and it will take it to a right move. Actually, it will take it to the right move, that is for sure. So even if you feel that it is coming down, your stop loss will be exactly at 182. So that means your probability is really high, your success rate is high when compared to the your stop loss. Even if you want to stop loss, I really don't prefer stop loss. I'm an options trader. I loves to buy the option, okay, whatever it is nearest option. When I got it 186, okay, I'll go and buy the option at 190 or maximum 200. I'll go and buy both those options. 195 or 200 is the maximum point that I'll wait for it. So I'll go and buy those options and wait on certain time actually. So I'll sit on that option. Obviously, I am buying well below this value area. The only thing which you have to understand is like whether you are making the buy in in a longer time frame. Actually, at least if you take a month data, whether you are buying it at low value or at a high value. If you buy at high value, obviously that is not going to give any value addition for you. Actually, you always should prefer to buy something at low value. Let us take an example here. So when you are doing some kind of online shopping, you always want some kind of discounts, because like whatever the price that you are paying for that particular good or something, you have to you always want to buy at a low cost. That means though the value of that particular asset is at 1,000 rupees, you want to buy at 700 rupees. That's why we wait for some kind of discount sales or something else actually, because like the average price of that, for example, if you're buying some TV, on an average the TV costs around 32 inches TV costs around 25,000 rupees. So that is the average price roughly. Okay, this is where people have bought it. But when you got a discount sale, you get around 20% discount. That means you get around 5,000 rupees less. That means you got the TV at much lower price and it's a good deal for you. You have to think like that only. You don't have to keep things in mind in such a way that I have got it here. But no, whenever you are buying, this is the beauty of this scanner. It gives you at almost like the lowest point actually. Even if it fails actually, if that move fails because of some kind of news in the market, for example, if you see Apollo Tires had been dragging, so you'll keep your stop loss immediately on the previous day's low if you are getting a scan at 10 p.m. 10 to 10:30 p.m. 10:30 a.m. I mean to say, sorry, 10:30 a.m. If not, what you will do is like you just have to keep the days low actually. If it's passes 10:30 a.m. in the morning, you have to keep the days low as your stop loss actually. That's very simple, right? Actually, you are buying already at the lowest point, and you don't need to worry about this kind of problems. No other scanner in this zone can understand or calculate this value area. This is very important to be successful in trading. Okay, please understand this point. So hope I clarified your question on this value area buying. You have to increase your time frame and apply 1 hour chart and see whether you are buying below value area or above value area. As a trader, I always prefer to buy something, any asset, below the average price of trading. So that means the most of the trading happened in this zone actually. Even if you take this candle, this value area also, from 215 to 208, most of the trading happened. This is the value area. So whenever I'm buying below that, that means already I got this product at a much discounted price. That's now I got around 186. That means already I have got this price at a 10% discount from in the recent time frame itself. In last 1 month, the average price is 215. There is a very high chance for this kind of stocks to move into an up direction, because like if you say Apollo Tires is not a pretty new company. There's a pretty old company, and it is there in Nifty 200, and it's like a blue chip stock, and then it's really doing, it can do good business. Maybe some kind of event or global event that might drag this stock, but that don't shift the value of this stock. For a shorter time, yes, you might be right, but on a longer time frame, obviously this stock is going to reach this value zone. Actually, once again, this is the place where it's being traded. So I always want people to use this kind of methodology while you are analyzing actually. So when you get a scan, look for whether you are buying at lower value, okay, or selling at higher value. It's as simple as that. Okay, so many people can ask that, hey Shravan, you got something in trading view, but how can I take my decision? Okay, that's very simple. Even in Zerodha you have this, right? It's a very simple. You can see this volume profile, okay, and you can apply it, you can change the time frame, okay, to 1 hour. Okay, just change it to 1 hour. Okay, you'll see it. Just give it a minute. So if you see, you will see it in the same way. So this is the average price 208 to 2215, the average price where the point of control happened. It's as simple as that. Okay, so there is no big mathematical logic here to understand all these facts. Actually, Zerodha also have this volume profile. So you just pop up this and think that whether you are buying at the recent time frame, if from April 11th to May 10th, okay, that means 1 month obviously. So 1 month time frame where I am buying, whether I'm buying it low or high, this is more than sufficient for you to take your decision and enter into the trade. Obviously, that's not going to be a losing trade for you. Okay, well, coming to the third question, how to take trades based on the scanner results. Very good question, okay, and very important one also. So here the question is how to take a trade based on the, so whenever you run the scanner, please ensure that you run the scanner as in the first question at a defined periodicity to understand whether you got that particular stock before itself or not. So if the stock, if you are not running it on a pretty predefined time, you might not be able to understand whether you got the stock in the previous scan or not. So what you have to do is like, you have to choose the stock which is at the lowest point and apply volume profile analysis here to find the value area, whether you are buying at lowest value area or the highest value area. Actually, it's as simple as that. So if I'm going to change this time frame to 5 minute, so let me put it here actually. So in Apollo Tires case actually, okay, in 5 minutes case, okay, if you get a scan here, you just want to have to take it like, okay, this is the value acceptance zone. Put your order in such a way that You don't go, you don't place something here or here actually. Okay, put always in this value acceptance zone for this particular day actually. Okay, or previous day's value acceptance zone. The previous day's value acceptance zone, this one. So you have to place your order in the previous day's value acceptance zone. For example, if you want to take a position in Apollo tires, you can always use this value area from 183 to 184 to 182. You can always keep your trade, you can enter the trade actually. Okay, it's up to you where to enter. So that at least will ensure, if you see that okay, my order is not triggered, it didn't come to this level, I missed the chance, no problem. You as you have the scanner, always you have a chance to take n number of trades actually in a day. So it's very important for us to understand, if you miss a trade, there is always another trade that is waiting for us actually. So now with this problem, with this answer, you can always see, if you are a value buyer, buy at low value. As I mentioned you in the previous example, the value positioning is very important rather than trade positioning actually. So you have to buy at the lowest value that is possible. Okay, so with this I assume that I answered your question. So any questions, you know me, please do reach out to me. Okay, I can answer you. So the last question, key parameters to look to take a trading decision. Very good question. So as a trader, let me explain you how I do it. As a value trader, I have already answered this question. I don't draw lines. I don't see something. I don't see something what people sees, that people sometimes draw some kind of lines, trend lines like this. So let's say draw some trend line like this, stating that, oh, if this is the longer trend, and once it breaks this trend line, okay, then stock might move into upward direction. Don't assume or don't presume. Keep very confident in you actually. Keep a faith in you and understand there is no trend lines. Price adjust only because of any event or news. This is how markets are built. Markets are not built based on trend lines or some kind of animals like bats, rats, cats, mats, and anything. Okay, you have to understand the value. You have this value principle works literally on anything in this world. Even if you are buying vegetables next to your door, today's tomatoes has been, today just now I got some 1 kg of tomatoes at 40 rupees, and 2 days back I got at 60 rupees per kg. Okay, what is the value shift here actually? Why tomatoes price has been reduced from 60 rupees to 40 rupees in just 2 days? That is an event. There might be an event which reduced that cost of tomatoes from 60 rupees to 40 rupees. It is not some kind of damn trend line which reduced this price. So always don't go in this kind of analysis. Okay, in the name of technical analysis, don't draw something which doesn't make any sense. Okay, yeah. While coming back to the story, my decision, I always wants to buy at the lowest price that's possible. That's why I use my scanner to get those stocks. It's as simple as that, boss. There is no myth. Buy it low, sell it high. To get that right with the right value pricing, use volume profile scanner, and you know where to find it. Here is the place you can find it. Volumeprofiles.com is the place where you can find the scanner at the lowest price that is possible in the market. So the scanner is being priced at just 2,500 rupees per month. It is just hardly for 22 trading days. It costs you around 100 rupees per day, which is equivalent to your 2 trades brokerage fees in a discounted broker. And if you are using some big brokerage houses, they charge you pretty high. So it's very it's available at lowest price. Maybe I think this is the lowest priced scanner in the market on a monthly basis. So you can use this one. and trade happily. You need some tools, right, to find out the winning trades. Without those tools, you can't go on, you can't spend your valuable time in seeing all those stocks. Oh, I have seen this stock, this made this pattern, I have seen that stock, this made that pattern, on all those stuff. Don't depend on any patterns here. Okay, just see it and trade it. Okay, simple funda. Buy low, sell high. This is a simple funda. And see the value. Even if you see it, if you don't see the value, then even if you are doing that, there is no point in trading actually. Okay, you have to understand whether you are buying at low value or selling high value. It's as simple as that. So hope I clarified all your answers, and I'm going to end this session here, friends. So hope I hope everyone a good weekend, and let us catch up on Monday to with Bank Nifty plus scanner. Any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. You know me, I'm Shravan Reddy. Enjoy trading.